Mommy tell she that go put the chicken in the coop. Mind the dog eater, mind the neighbor eater. Mommy tell daddy they be taking too long to come back inside. You should check for your daughter. You should look for.
Caribbean people.
Morning, 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 morning.
It's straight up in Belizemix.
Tessie 1, 2. All right, all right. We are on. He is the best. All right, let's take it back. Let's take it back. How we doing this morning? Come on, y'all. Wake up in here. How you doing? How you wake up? How you wake up? Good morning. How you doing this morning? Y'all wake up over here. Wake up. Turn it up, DJ. Right here, right here. How we doing right here, babe? I want this little one right here to come with me in a minute. All right, all right, all right. How we doing this morning? How you wake up? Like this, like this. How you wake up this morning, Nikki? Like this? And you, sister. Lady, lady, lady. And my boy right here. Woo, how you wake up, darling? Hey, that's right. How you wake up, everybody? We are on. It's on and cracking. It's gonna be a grand day. Hey, hey, hey. That's right. Turn it up, DJ. I can't hear you right now. I'm very cultural this morning, y'all. Hey, that's right. Hey. How you feeling out there, world? Come on, make some noise up in here. Hey, hey, hey. I wake up like this. Come here, cutie. How you wake up, baby? Come on over here. That's right. Hey. That's right, that's right. All right, all right. Look who is here. We're going to dance together right here. Hey. You're going to say hi to the world. Hey. Go on up there. You're going to be in camera right here. You're going to say hello, world. All right. You say hello, world. Talk to them, baby. How you doing? How you wake up?
Good.
You wake up good. You wake up like this? All right. What's her name? What's your name?
Chelsea.
Chelsea. Do you like to sing and dance? Sometimes?
Not that much.
You can dance? Okay, so we're going to dance in a little bit? All right.
No.
All right, say hi, Mommy. Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Mommy. Hi, Daddy.
All right. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. She's like, what should I do?
Good morning to each and every one of you. We want to thank you so much for joining us this morning. Welcome to our Wake Up Like This live from Little Belize Restaurant in Inglewood, California on Knottwood Street with Queen Lerner, your humble servant Will Johnson. And we've got some special guests today. And we have some lovely people in the house today. We're going to have a good day.
That's right, that's right.
I see a stranger in the house. With one little pofty that top. Yeah. Little.
Holla.
Pequeño Junio.
That's right, that's right.
So how you doing, Miss Lerner?
I'm good. Thank you, Mr. Johnson.
I like your outfit, Joe. You really to sport this thing out to them.
You know what? I had to catch it. This is the 23rd of February. We got to catch some of our February months, aren't we?
Yeah.
So here we have it.
Yeah.
And we have Nikki Nick over there. She got her cultural on.
That's right. Nikki,
so
good morning.
Right.
How you doing?
Thanks. How you doing?
All right.
All right, you guys. We are here once again. It's February for the February episode of
I
Wake Up Like This.
And
in the house, we have some real special guests. We have Nikki Nix, the cultural director over there. Yes, in the house, he have some stuff going on. This young man has been pretty busy all over the world. He is here, there, and everywhere. And he have a big project going on right now, so he just want to plug in a little announcement to the world. So in the house, guess who? Little
June. That's right. Junio.
All right.
And also, you guys, you may have seen her around and around and around, but I know a lot of us don't know her name or we don't know what she do. But today, we are going to be one family in the house. Welcome, Lady Locks. I'll be like, Lady Dread, Lady Locks. All right. And, of course, the man behind the lens, you see him here, there, everywhere in the community. All right, so today he's going to bring us some information as far as what's going on in the community and what is out there for free. You guys don't have to spend money to have fun. So he is in the house once again, Mr. Clyde Gillette. And hi, everybody online. Thank you guys for your patience. We are here live in Inglewood from Little Belize Restaurant. I want to thank my sponsor. So Little Belize Restaurant, we thank you.
All right.
Proby's Tax and Accounting. Miss Proby is in the house. We thank you. Radio Belizemix, of course.
All right.
Yeah, he was having a little difficulty, but it wasn't fighting him at all. He made it happen. That's right. The one and only Will Johnson in the house, you guys. And Belize and Heritage Association, Miss Verona Burks. We thank you guys for keeping this project going over 3+ years.
That's right.
Woo!
Yes, give it up.
So,
And for the technical people like Little Joan and Mr. Franz was there, what I did this morning was a transition from Windows to Mac.
All right.
Boom!
where there's a way,
Where there's a will,
there's a
there
way.
is a way. There you go.
There's a will, there's a way. That's right. So you guys know it's Black History Month also, but it's also what? Tax season. So in the house, we have my sister, the professional, that is going to give us some tips as far as what's happening in the tax world. Welcome, Miss Proby. How are you?
I'm great.
You're great.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for inviting me to this wonderful show. Again, I wake up like this. You guys, please tune in and check it out.
That's right. So you've been partying last night at
Share it.
karaoke, huh? I was like, is she going to get up this morning? Let me make a phone call.
Yeah.
So what's going on with taxes? Taxes start, they open up the taxes in January. So from January, you've been busy already. So can you give us some tips as far as what's new in that world? There's a lot of new laws that came out.
Oh, yeah. So tax season officially started January 29th. And for people who have filed and is getting earned income credit and child tax credit, they have started releasing those refunds on February the 15th. So people is going to start seeing their monies coming through, right? But let's just go back a little bit. There's a lot of new changes, and I just want to make sure that everybody's not going to be totally surprised when you get your taxes done. So get a little bit informed so you're not all surprised. What happened? Why do I owe more taxes? Or why is my refund so little? So there's some things that took place. One, you hear all the good stuff. There's like more child tax credit, that doubled from 1,000 to 2,000. Earned income credit is good. So that's wonderful. But when it gets to the people who are itemizing, the people who are writing off their mortgage interest, their property taxes, people who are writing off work-related expenses, when you get into the people who are in that bracket, things have drastically changed. So what happens is, let's start off with people who have property taxes and a lot of state taxes. There's a limit to that. So now it's like a $10,000 limit. Now, a lot of people are used to writing off. If you have a house that's valued more than, let's say, $300,000, $400,000, your property tax is liable to be about $7,000. And then your tax withholding, your state tax is probably another $6,000. So you're well above the $10,000 limit. And I have clients who their taxes are up to maybe $15,000 or even $18,000. Well, what happens is you have the $10,000 limitation. So once again, here you go. You lost $8,000 that could be deducted from your taxable income, which by your taxable rate, that's a lot of money. So that's a major, major, major impact for the people who is in that bracket. So, and then again, people who are writing off job-related expenses, your mileage, your union dues, you know, any job-related expenses, for the federal taxes, that has been eliminated. That's gone. So the people who have probably with mileage and everything else may have written off $20,000, $30,000 based on, you know, what kind of work you do.
Right.
That's completely gone from the federal tax deduction. So that is major. So when you go to get your taxes done and you be like, okay, last year I got $10,000 or $7,000, why is it 2? So I have had to do a lot of explaining. I spend more time at my desk explaining to the clients why their refund is so much less, why they pay so much less in, and why even in some cases they owe more money. So it's a really heavy blow. So I just want you guys to be a little bit more prepared when you go. And if something sounds so different from last year, it's because of the tax changes. So yeah, it's serious.
Serious question. Any questions out there so far? Anyone filing taxes? Can you give them a little for the beginners that the newbies is just filing taxes for the first time, and sometimes they have their little check. Can you tell them a little bit about the amount, if they make over 600 or whatever, do they have to file and all that stuff? So these are, a lot of newbies have these little jobs, so can we just give them a little tip on how to file their taxes?
Yeah, well, there's filing requirement. If you make less than, say, 10,000 or 11,000, you may not have to file. However, if there's any withholding, take a look on your W-2. And if there's any money withheld for federal income taxes, go ahead and file and get that money back. Even if you don't have a filing requirement, file and get it back. There's so many billions of dollars that sits there because people feel like, oh, I made $4,000. They took out 120. Why am I filing?
Should I file?
Right. So take that $120 by so many people. That's a lot of money that just sits there on file for. So go ahead and file if there's anything that has been deducted. So even if you made $2,000.
My question is, I heard folks were saying that the shutdown did affected the tax situation in terms of people not getting back what they're supposed to. What do you have to say about that?
Well, the shutdown, there were people that were called back to work before the tax season actually started, because there wasn't going to be any effect on giving out refunds or processing the tax return. So people were working. The IRS, people were working. So the whole idea was not to affect any of the tax filing or any refunds. So people were at work and still at work.
Okay.
Yeah, so that didn't really have a bearing on anything. But yeah, I think the major thing is the new tax law changes. And another thing is that, you know, people have gotten more money on their paychecks last year. Really? Right? So the tax table had adjusted to where a lot of people were taking more money at home, right? So you look, your check had gotten, you know, a little bit bigger, each paycheck, but at the end, you paid less money in. So this is another thing people are getting really, really surprised. You paid less money in. So somebody make the same amount of money. You make $80,000, you paid in $9,000 in 2017. You look at your W-2, you made $80,000 again, and you may have paid in $7,000 in 2018. You know what I mean? So you make the same amount of money, pay less in. Once again, refund is less, or you might owe, depending on what's going on. So yeah, it's a lot. So I mean, don't be confused. Probis Tax and Accounting, you guys, if you have any question, give us a call. We have free consultation. Give us a call, 323-290-9034. And we'll help you through it.
And what's the deadline again for final taxes?
Deadline for taxes?
April 15th.
April 15th. We should all know that by now, huh?
Still.
Yep. Make sure you get Little John.
Make
sure you file your taxes. Yeah, but
April
CD.
Yeah, I hear somebody done been selling so much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that is good information for those of you who, you know, some of them have their young kids they're young, 16-year-old or whatever they are, and sometimes, you know, I know they come in and they don't have, they're like, I don't have a dependent, they're gonna, you know, I'm not getting anything. So what do you tell them when they come in and they hustling for, because people tell them you have to have a dependent, you're gonna get all this money. What do you tell these youngsters as far as that is concerned?
Yeah, well, listen, this is what I tell folks about their taxes. Now, one thing I always have to make this clear.
Right.
Everybody's tax situation is different. Please do not listen to your friend or your coworker or even your sister, or your auntie, because they got some money back and they had 2 kids, and why you didn't get the same thing, it's completely different. We could make the same amount of money and you can have more kids than I do, or whatever, there's another situation going on, you may have losses from some other business. There's a lot of reason why we would not get the same thing. So that's one thing I want everybody to keep in mind. This is like, I have to explain this every single day.
Right.
It's totally different.
And that's what I want people to understand, because they look at the other guy and they said, but they got a refund, why can't I get a refund? Why am I not getting a refund? They sit at your table and they be like, why am I not getting a refund? And my friend, you know, so these are stuff that we want you guys to know, that everybody tax bracket is different. Everybody is different. Okay.
Yeah, so one of the things I wanted to say, right? So ProBiz, we are celebrating 35 years in business. And with that said, with all of our clients, we go overboard to make sure that you get all of your deductions legally, all of your credits. So when you come to our office, we have done every single thing that could be done legally for you to get the most out of your tax situation. So, and I can guarantee that. I can really guarantee that,
so
guys.
Can you explain, you know, the individual taxes, and some folks that have businesses, what do you tell them to do as far as receipts and all that is concerned? Because some people come in and like, oh, I don't have no receipt, I drive here, I did that. I know you say I know that you say that they're, you know, they're not giving all of that credits anymore, but can you tell them how to
if
put
you
their stuff together?
have a business, all of your business deduction you can deduct still. The job-related expenses is totally different. That's if you have a W-2 and you're itemizing in Schedule A. But if you have a business, let's say you're not incorporated, you have a personal business, which is on your Schedule C. All of your business-related expenses is still deductible. So keep track of those. What I advise my clients is that if you can, say, use a card or a bank card or one card specifically, maybe use that card and charge all your business expenses, get your gas with that, get all of your supplies. You know, if you use that card, it's easy to go back and get a summary at the end of the year. Some credit cards, if it's a credit card, some of them have a nice little summary at the end. It itemizes all of your deductions. If it's travel, it tells you what it is. If it's supplies, it really gives you a breakdown. So at the end of the year, you can get the summary and use it for your taxes. So everybody doesn't keep the receipt, but if you have it on your bank card, let's say you use a bank card, that is acceptable.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I tell all my business clients, just, you know, keep track of it. If you can use one card, maybe 2 cards, and there's some banks also, you can go online and you can pull down an annual summary, and it breaks down all of your expenses. So it's easy for you to track. So that's the best way to keep. If you spend cash for any reason, then keep those receipts.
Yeah, because that will have to be a different spreadsheet from what's in the bank. So cash transaction must. We have to make a spreadsheet for that so we know. Or you can come and give us a total of what you spent. So anything else as far as taxes? Is anyone out there have any questions that they may be guessing about? We need any question from you right now?
Any questions?
Any
if
questions?
you have any concern, if you're confused about anything, if you want to know, should I file, should I not file?
On YouTube, Angela Flowers says, what the phone number again?
For ProBiz.
323-290-9034. We are at 3870 Crenshaw Boulevard. It's at Crenshaw and 39th, 3870 Crenshaw Boulevard. So the office has been there for over 20 years.
Oh, and taxes is not, it's a one-stop shop, you guys. So, Miss Proby here. Come on, Miss Proby. Can you tell them the rest of the
Right. So, Probus Tax and Accounting. We do accounting, tax resolution. If you guys or anybody you know have any kind of tax problems, we have resolved those problems. I've settled tax debt. People owing $200,000-$300,000 for $20,000, $30,000. People owing $50,000. We have settled those debts for $5,000 and $6,000. So there's a tax resolution department at Probus that if you have any tax problems, back taxes you haven't filed, and sometimes people doesn't know if they should file back taxes. They ask all the time, well, you know, I worked, I made a little bit, 2-3 years, I haven't filed because I don't think I should. I usually ask them, bring in the documentation, and then we'll find out if you should file. So if you have back taxes, guys, let's take care of them. You can still file. One thing you need to do, though, if you're gonna get a refund, right, you will lose it if you don't file within 3 years with the federal and 4 with the state of California. So you don't want to hold on to those W-2s too long. But if you owe, you still got to pay. Still got to pay.
Still got to pay. And with interest, right?
Interest and penalty.
Interest and penalty.
Right.
Angela Flowers, I want to thank you for your question that you asked. Anybody else, you have a question, don't be afraid, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook, because we're on both platforms simultaneously.
Right.
Thank you for being part of the show. This is what we are here for, to dispense all the information that you need.
Right.
There's a lot of people who have independent business. Schedule C, one of the biggest questions is whether I should incorporate my business. And so I get that all the time. So I usually advise my clients, depending on, you know, how large you see this business, what you plan to do with it. If it's, you know, I'm going to start a small business, I don't want to have any complication of it getting too huge, or I don't want to have a lot of clients, then it's better to just stay with a small independent business, do a Schedule C on your personal taxes. However, depending on what it is that you're doing, then you can incorporate. I don't suggest doing it immediately, sometimes because people are not really sure of what exactly they want to do. I figure once you have a good direction, you get some consultation, you have a good direction where you want to go, then you can incorporate the business, because, you know, it gets a little bit more costly.
Right.
So, but again, if you feel that you want to start a business, no matter what that is, you know, get started. So you can start as an individual business. You can get a fictitious business name. And then if that is what you want to do, then you can go ahead and incorporate that business. We also have a small business department at ProBiz where we can form those corporations. If you want to do a nonprofit, we can form the nonprofit corporation for you. And I do a lot of consultation, guys, lots of consultation, because I want everybody to get it right and be successful at it.
When you walk out of her office, you will be informed. You won't have any questions about what she did, because she will explain everything to you. I'm going to back up a little bit because I'm still on the new biz. This is another question that I always get, you know, especially when they first start their job and they have to fill out that W-4. Is it W-4? The W-4 form, and they always have this one question: how much? Who or what should I claim?
What do I claim?
Yeah. So can you explain that to someone that just started a new job, how that that works?
Okay, yeah. So the W-4 is the form that you fill out to get your taxes withheld, right? And that is, you're right, it is a big question. Most people get really confused. When you look at the form, it tells you if you are head of household, put 1.
Right.
If you are, you know, something else, put 1. And a lot of people keep putting 1s, and they get to the bottom and they have 5.
5 dependents.
So at the end, they fill this thing out and they're single 5. When they come to file their taxes, it's just them. So you basically had less taxes taken out. When you come to file, you haven't paid in enough taxes. So the key is, I advise the clients, right? If you have no one else to put in your tax return, no dependents, and it doesn't have to be a child. A dependent can be anyone that you have supported, someone that, you know, you've taken care of. It could be a parent, it could be a relative. Any dependent. If you have no dependent, it's just you. So it's single with 1, right? Now, if you have other deductions like mortgage interest and stuff like that, you can itemize. That can count for another 1. because you have some deduction, you have some write-offs, as they call it. So you can do single 2 at that point in time. So it all depends on the situation that you're in, that you can take one for each one of those items. But for the most part, like you said, the new business that you talked about, I tell them, I said, look, go single 1 or single 0 and play it safe.
Right.
Because one thing, and I feel so close to all my young people, because I do not want them to get into tax problem at an early age. They start the first job, and some of them have come to my desk, and somebody told them to go exempt.
Exempt.
Oh, you
yes,
could do exempt for 6 months, and then you can claim one. And first job, first W-2,
Right.
they made $30,000. They paid in $1,000. They owe $3,000, and then now they're like, oh my God, what do I do?
Right.
So, and I've had many of those cases. So I'm like, play it safe, do single 0. The way the tax table is designed, if you claim single 1 just yourself, you should break even. Give and take $100 or $2. If you do single 0, you get a little bit more, maybe $300 or $400. And that's playing it safe if you have no other business going on.
Right.
So that's it. Just claim yourself or 0.
All right, I asked someone. I get my taxes done at ProBiz.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr.
Good
Turner.
morning.
Thank you, Mr. Turner.
Good morning, Yvonne Smith, Jennifer Rodriguez, all the folks on YouTube. We say, Rita Renault, say hi, Miss Proby, how you doing? All the way from Las Vegas. Barbara Smith, good morning to you, and also to the rest of the folks joining us on YouTube, out of the ways, and the rest of the folks. Thank you for being with us this beautiful Saturday morning. Lots of information. Lots of information.
Right. Any other
Tax
information
season.
in the house, you guys, before I let her go? This is your chance.
One question. Hold on. Let me get the microphone to you right there, Mr. Francois. He's got a question. Can you put the microphone on there for a minute? Yeah.
Okay. So since I'm retired, do I still file taxes?
Good question, good question. So, if you are retired, if your only source of income, let's say, is Social Security, you don't have to file. If you are getting a retirement check, right, they may or may not have taken out taxes. If you're getting a retirement check, you do have to file. So a lot of people are confused about this. Why am I paying taxes and I'm getting my retirement check? Now, you have to remember, when you were working, you had deferred income. So if you ever notice on your paycheck stub, if you made $5,000, you may have paid taxes on $4,500. There was $500 that got put away in a 401k or some type of deferred income. So you didn't pay taxes on those monies, but you didn't pay attention. You didn't pay attention, you didn't pay taxes on it. So now that you're retired and you're getting that money, it is taxable. So you must file taxes. And everybody's confused. Why am I paying taxes? I'm retired. I'm getting my pension check.
That's my retirement money.
But you didn't pay taxes on that money when you were working. It was set aside.
I know
So
taxes.
now you have to pay taxes on it. But if Social Security is the only source of income, it's not taxable.
Okay, so another question, and then we're going to move on to the next. Another question that's always asked is, if they take care of, their mom is on Social Security, or they on Social Security, they get SSI or whatever, can they claim their parents that's on SSI
Okay.
or Social Security?
Good question. So one of the rules about claiming a dependent is support. You must have paid more than half of the support of that person. So for instance, if they're getting $5,000 and it costs them $5,001 or say $1,001 to live, and you paid $501 and they get $500, then you have supported,
supported them.
right. So there's the support factor that goes into that. Now, some people don't get that much money from Social Security. They don't get that much money.
Right.
So the cost of living is so high that you would, in most cases, paid more than half their support all the time if you're paying the rent and all that stuff. So the support factor is the key.
Okay. All righty then.
What if you are retired and you own your own home, or if you're still paying a mortgage? Do you still have to file?
Well, it depends on if you have taxable income.
Okay.
So-
if you have taxable income, like say from the VA.
Right. So yeah, you would have to file.
On your own property.
Yeah, you would have to file.
Okay. All right.
I have a question.
Okay.
For the artistic world, the independent artists, the people who are finding different niches out there to be creative and finding a financial revenue, what would you suggest to those individuals who start up their business, T-shirts, maybe catering, the various things that spawn entrepreneurism? Where would you advise them in regards to their taxes or filing taxes or getting their business in order and start putting it down and having a paper trail? What advice would you give to those people?
Well, once again, it's keeping track, right? That's the key. Keep track of your expenses. A lot of the new business and entrepreneurs and people in the entertainment world, they spend a lot more money than they make initially. But keep track of it, because just think, you can get a check for $50,000 in one day, or $100,000, or even more. So you could have worked all year, Lil June, in the music business, right? You get a publishing deal, and all of a sudden, you have gotten a big check at the end of the year or in 1 month. So you have to keep track as you go along anyway, because in that business, you can get a big check any day, and you're going to need all those expenses to offset that money. So, yeah, keep track.
Keep track. Get a box.
Yeah.
Get a box and just throw your receipts in.
No, not the box. Not the box again.
No more boxing. All right,
No,
guys.
there's so much easier way to just keep track of your expenses.
Well, in opening up bank accounts and having a paper trail with a debit card and credit card, that's also a great way to offset using your credit card, first of all, getting your points, second of all, and also keeping a receipt and a paper trail of your transactions.
Right.
So thank
Definitely.
you.
Perfect.
Definitely.
Okay, Ms. Proby,
All right.
wrap up time. Let's see what else we can get there at Proby's Tax, which is on Crenshaw. So can you just do your wrap up with the world?
Okay, once again, it's Probus Tax and Accounting. We're celebrating 35 years. I'm proud to say that.
Hey, whoop,
Time
whoop,
to
whoop.
35 years in business. Yes, yes, yes. 3870 Crenshaw Boulevard. The phone number is 323-290-9034. We have a Facebook page, and there's a website, probistax.com. You guys can go to and get everything. And we service individual, small business, major corporations, non-profit organizations. We also incorporate these businesses if you need to. And we have great consultation, good advice. I have a great staff. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Yes, and I want to thank all my clients who have supported us all these years. You guys have been great. Really do appreciate it.
And I'm going to plug this in. If you call Proby's and you say you hear it on a Wake Up Like This, you can get a free consultation.
There you go. There you
That's
go.
right. Yes, you can.
All right. Thank you so much, Ms. Proby.
All
Ms.
right.
Proby. It's so funny when I try to call my sister Miss Proby.
Good one, huh?
Well, I'm gonna call her out. She ain't telling you this, but she is also a licensed tax consultant.
For how many years?
So for, I don't know, maybe 10 years.
For 10 years.
Yes, but she, you know, that's on the
But
low low.
I like to dance. Hey!
All right, you guys, thank you
All
for
right, thank you
watching.
so much.
Appreciate it, and we're here.
Hey! 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 Tell them. Smarter. Proby's. Hey! I know you gotta go too, so we're gonna get you up here. She's only 10 years older than me, Queen.
wake up like this. Tell them you wake up like that. Tell them I wake up like this. Tell them you wake up like that. On the right side.
Nikki Block, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, brother. Oh boy. Angela Flowers, Vaughn Butt, Susan Raymond, Renard, that should be. Glenn Sabaranis, good morning. Eva Adolphus. We got little June inside the house alongside Queen Lerna, the host of I Wake Up Like This. I wake up like this.
All right, you guys. Little June. Holla. Yes, he's making his way around, you guys. I see him at many other talk shows. And so we are glad to have him here today once again. What you got cooking, Little June? What's been happening?
So many things happening right now, and I'm actually getting back into filming now. And also, I'm putting together Unplugged today, you know, Afropunta Unplugged.
That's right. That's
Yes.
taping this evening.
Yes, taping this
And
evening.
is it open for anyone to come through?
Yes, it's open for everyone, all ages too, you know, kids, teenagers, all the family. It's a family affair, but at the same time being a part of the journey of, you know, what could be broadcast if the culture was to be on the same page, you know.
Okay, and when you say unplug, can you inform the individuals that don't know what you're talking about when you say you're doing an unplugged collaboration type of album? So can you explain like who it will be on this album? You got different artists.
Yeah, Unplug, for those of you that don't understand what Unplug is, Unplug is basically like a concert, is a concert perspective.
Okay.
Concert, like a live concert, you know, live performances. It's basically an audio where you just supposed to just listen to an audio, and Unplug is just a CD, a live version of an album that you listen to all the time.
And you just chose the artist them that you want to be on there, and then we just have a party with that while you're taping.
While I'm taping.
Right.
But the difference, the thing that I'm doing now, I'm flipping the script. It's been done in an American platform, but culturally, that's what I want to bring into. I want to take that American platform and bring it into the cultural platform, so that way the world could really see, you know, the full potential of our culture, Belize, Guatemala, Honduras. If everyone was to be on the same page as far as the promoter perspective, artists, sound engineering, you know, all types of categories. Well, if everyone, just like me and you right now, how we could sit down and we just speak about the problems and we just come to a conclusion where we could meet each other 50-50. And it's like, all right, cool, we put our 50-50, this is our 100%. All right, let's move forward. All right, cool. We want the best thing, you know, for our culture. So just adding a visual, just documenting, you know, also the lifestyle of the artist too, giving each and everyone the behind the scene of, you know, everyone screaming and shouting out, you know, little kids having fun, like, oh my God, it's, you know, meeting and greeting their favorite artists. So that's the main purpose of, you know, putting this Afropunta Unplugged.
And I like that you're including the kids in the things that you're doing. I noticed that everywhere I look at your little plug-in, there's a young person just kind of like dancing holla, or when you do your taping, we always have the babies there. So I really, really appreciate that. We could get them involved because we are not doing as much for them as we're supposed to. So what time is that taping, and can you give us that information and locations? The
Afropunta Unplugged is happening today. It's going to be in downtown LA. This venue called Club Bahia's. I know a lot of people had never heard of that before, but Club Bahia is actually located on Sunset Boulevard. 1130, the address is 1130 Sunset Boulevard, and the event will be from 5:30 to 8 p.m.
5:30 to 8 p.m.
5:30 p.m. Sorry, 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m.
And can you tell them what you're looking for if you want to come down to participate in the video? What are you looking for?
If anybody want to come by the Afropunta Unplugged today, the color is white and black. All kids invited, teenagers. This event is going to be more of a movie set perspective, because we're going to be directing everyone what to do. We're going to have a red carpet entrance. We're going to have live performance. Then we're going to have the autograph signing, taking pictures, and live interviews. And also the photographer, too. He's here tonight. Yeah. Mr. Clyde. You know.
All right.
Mr. Clyde's going to be in the building. So many people, man. Ross Jordan, Edit Your Videos, looking forward
That's
to come
right,
to
that's right,
and
that's right.
many more to it.
I
And,
know you were trying to
Mr.
get us down
Bossman.
here. I don't know.
Yes.
I got something else to do at 5:30.
Oh.
Mr. Johnson, you're gonna make it because you have to do a holla.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Holla.
I think I was among the first persons invited to be at this thing. So
Yes.
I'm gonna be there on the
right.
blue, red, and green and orange carpet. All
Carpet.
kind of carpet.
Yes, yes, amen. And everyone,
Yeah.
everyone is welcome, man. you know.
Last Saturday I was in Chicago, and of course I was invited, I guess DJ, and it was good. The Chicagoans Jockey Crew came out and we had fun. And when I pull up the song, I can't remember what the name of the song. Make us see if I remember the name of the song.
Let's see. Let's see.
To June.
Hey, sing it, June. Let's go.
Halagua, 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 hala mama ya, hala halagua. Yeah, we gotta do the hala dance. Ready? Okay.
Ready?
1, 2, 3, go. Hala,
Hey.
hey, hala, Lord, hala. I'll wake up like this. Hala, I'll wake up like this. Hala, alright, hala. That's right. Holla. Yes, yes. Today, we're gonna holla. We're gonna holla. Aba isini soada. Atawe, 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 atawe. Gari na gobo wago musika lele jojon. Atawe, 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 atawe. Gari funa nuguya tegini bungiyo. Atawe, 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 atawe. I can't wait to eat my fried jacks and beans today. Hey, Ada, hey, go to it, hey, Sikidori. Oh yeah, she have roots. She have roots. Hey, Gidala. Hey, Sikidori Gidala. Hey, Ada, hey, Ada, hey. Make sure you don't break your body tonight, mama. Yes, she's in the house tonight. So, hala mama ya, hala gua, hala mama ya, hala gua, hala, hey, hala. That's the superstar. Hala, yeah. Check out the video too, cause she in the video too. You understand? Hala, ay, hala. Ay, hala. Ay, hala. If it's longer, you're the papaya. Yeah, you're the papaya. Yeah, you're the papaya. Hey, where with the papaya? Hey, hala, go Will. Hey, hala, go Will. Hala, hala, hala. Hey, yeah, I wake up like this. Make sure you don't have corn in your eyes, man, you know? So we vibing tonight. Punta Unplugged today 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. So come, everybody's welcome. Everybody so excited to put this event together too, not just for myself but also for our culture too. Because I know everyone, you know, I'm a people's person, you know. Not everything is just about myself. Not everything is just about Lil June. Because once upon a time, I came from that crowd.
So.
Oh man, she sound like my grandma right now. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Can I hear this? And she cross her legs, everything. She get comfortable. Okay, I want to hear this.
Make her hear.
Make her hear. Well, grandma, like I was saying, I was good in school. And she like, So how come I get a phone call from your principal? Oh yeah. That's what you sound like. But yeah, but you know, everyone is very important. You know, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you know, without the support, without the love, without the people that support what I'm doing, you know, there's no Little June.
And before you get off this hot seat,
yes.
I know Hala, you were excited about the number of viewers and stuff.
Yes.
Where is Hala is right now?
Hala has just reached 116,000 views.
Woo!
Word up, word up.
Amen.
Did you say 160,000 views?
16. Yes, 16.
Hala is
and
nationwide.
7 months, and I have to say thank you to you, Ms.
International.
I have to say thank you to
Mr.
Will Johnson for participating.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
God is good. You know,
Yes.
because these people are very important, you know, they're very important, but a lot of people don't give them the recognition and knowledge, and that's the reason why I wanted to involve them in the music video to show them my appreciation. It's not just about just coming to them and, you know, they're giving me the honor and the opportunity to showcase my talent. So that was my way of saying, you know what, this is my way of saying thank you.
I have to add, Lerner, that this young
nice.
gentleman
I
here,
know.
aspiring artist, and well, he's already reaching some milestones already, making waves. But he is so professional about how he go
And
about
the
doing his
humbleness,
stuff.
yes.
I could wake up to a text, to an email in the morning.
Right.
Will Johnson, I would like to come into your studio because I have XYZ that I need to do, blah, blah, blah. And I would respond to him, and then he would get back to me, blah, blah. And then suddenly he have to, oh, I'm in New York, Will. Okay, well, we'll get together. Blah. No, I mean, we just,
Right,
he just,
he's on it,
and
yeah.
he has a drive.
The
He has a
drive,
drive. And more so, I want to make this very clear. You're not going to get anywhere in this world if you're not humble. Humble fella, very humble fella. Let's put our hands together for Mr.
Thank you.
Pequeño Junio.
Pequeño Julio.
Wait, is
I see you've been practicing.
that Spanish or is that the
Yeah,
girlfriend?
that's
Okay.
Spanish. That's Spanish.
Wait. Where's my Garufina paper? I have my notes.
Yes. But I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be here with you guys this morning and to be able to promote this as well. And also see you guys, you know,
See
as
us
well,
again.
you know. Visiting you guys, you know, this is home,
Every
you know.
so often,
and
yeah,
I
you
love
gotta
I
come.
love being here. I wake up like this.
That's right.
Tell them one more time where are you gonna be this evening? One more time.
All right, this evening, the Afro Punta Unplug will be in Club Bahia's downtown LA. The address is 11:30, you know the time?
11:30, yeah.
11:30 Sunset Boulevard.
Sunset.
Boulevard. Kids, teenagers is allowed to. It's a family event. It's a movie set, and we'll be directing everyone, and you know, really showcasing the culture to the full potential at its best.
No,
you know,
Miss
so-
Alright.
Lerner, before you go, you see this little square here? Yeah, I kind of had to adjust it because you have a little thing that top of your head. You know, a little thing.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah.
What is
Oh
that?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
I am trying to figure out if you have extra antenna to detect.
Well, let me explain this, right? Because I know a lot of people have been like, okay, what is this new thing you have? Well, this is my Afro Punta look, you know.
Oh, okay.
This is an Afro, and I punta a lot. So
Yeah.
hey, yeah. So Afro Punta, you know. So that's the Afro Punta look. you
So
know.
now he could walk into your restaurant, Miss Lerner, and don't have to ask you for your Wi-Fi passport. You have
got
Wi-Fi.
your own-
He
got
catch
your own.
everything.
He have his own.
He have your
Yeah,
antenna.
everything are clear now.
Ready made. Everything is up in that afro.
Yes.
And before he punta. But we
Yes.
are glad to see you too, and I thank you for visiting us. He called me, you know, Miss Lorna, you still want me to come through, of course. So anyhow,
Yes.
guys, if you can make it this evening, go downtown, participate if you want to be in Little June new video. He will be waiting for you guys. 5:30.
5:30 p.m. at 8 p. to
And
8
he
p.m.
means 5:30, you guys. 5:30 p.m.
Yeah, 5:30. 5:30 to 8 p.m. Afro Punta Unplug once again, and we'd love for everyone to show up early too because we're gonna be on time too. Everything is already scripted out already, so we're not gonna be there looking lost like, okay, what's going on? Everything is scripted out already, so we have A, B, C, and D. So the beginning, red carpet, entrance, then the second one, live performance, then the third is autograph, signing live, interviews, and taking pictures, and yeah.
All right, you guys give it up one more time for Little June. You're here with us on I Wake Up Like This.
I wake up like this. Oh, yeah.
¿Dónde están las mujeres que no tienen marido? ¿Dónde está la chona? Chona, chona. ¿Dónde está la chona? Chona, chona. ¿Dónde está la chona? Chona, chona.
That's what I like about it. He's always hyped.
Ay, mama, como le gusta. Dile que le gusta. Ay, que le gusta. Dile que le gusta. Ay, mama, how do you like it? 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 Está la chona, chona,
You go like this.
¿dónde está la chona? Chona, chona. ¿Dónde está la chona?
Guys, Little June in the house. We thank him for coming through. And keep doing your thing. God bless. Appreciate it. All right. All right.
All right, buddy. You take care. We'll see you guys later. Yeah.
All righty.
Okay.
All righty. In the house. How we doing, Nikki? You ready? All right. Come on through, Nikki. Hey.
It's Belizemix.com. Watch it.
I wake up like this.
You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. Watch it. Tell Queen Learner
What's on your mind?
Tell Will Johnson what's on your mind. It's Belizemix.com. Hey, everybody come together. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. It's Saturday. You can feel the energy. Yes, there's a party about to get started. Belize celebrate. Caribbean people. It's like a reunion. One big family.
I wake up like this. Come on now. Hey. How you wake up, Nikki? You wake up like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Hey. Like that, like that, like that, like that. Like this. Tell him. Hey.
What's on your mind?
That's okay. We're going to make her smile. She's not feeling too well, but she's smiling right here. Look. Hey, 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 hey. She said she need help from you. I see you.
I just want to remind the folks, we're on YouTube Live. We're also on Facebook Live.
Express yourself.
All you have to do is go to our page, Will Johnson page, or
have a song
go
you
to
guys sing
YouTube
together?
and punch in Radio Belizemix.
Watch it.
Lisa, I'm going to leave you up here when you finish. Hey. All right. That's right, that's right.
I also want to say, take time out to say to my brother Louis Burke, who's in the house.
Hi,
He's one member of the Juke crew.
Juke crew.
That's right. Thank you, Louis, for your support.
I want to say hi to my Kobe gal in the house. My
Kobe
Kobe
gal.
All right. Hi, Bill. I say hi. Yes. Nikki, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
How are you?
I am great. A little under the weather, but I am here.
She made it, you guys. I appreciate it. Appreciate you. Totally. I've been watching you. I don't know if you know, like I tell people that my eyes is watching people that's doing great things out there. They may not know it, but I am there. I'm finding these individuals.
Yes.
And a lot of their names I don't know, and I'd be like sending their picture. Who is this person?
Right.
Who is that person? They're doing great things in the community. So that is another.
And you are doing great things in this community,
Cheers.
Ms. Lerna. Thank you so much for finding these folks who deserve the recognition.
Thank you so
I
much.
agree, definitely.
Woo! All right, so many of us may know Nikki, and you're going to tell us exactly what Nix is all about, your real name, which is Nikki Martinez, right?
Yes, it
So
is.
can you talk to the people out there, because we all need to know this wonderful, amazing woman right here sitting on my hot seat. So welcome.
Thank you for having me on your show, Will and Lorna.
Welcome.
My name is Nikki Nix. I am a people person.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, am I here?
Closer. Mm-hmm.
I am a people person. I like helping people. I am very much into my culture, the Garifuna culture. Some of you in the audience might have seen me around in LA.
In LA.
I sing with the Wanarwa group of Los Angeles, and that's primarily on Christmas and on New Year's Day. I also have my own dance group called Iseri Isanigu Cultural Group. I also participate with other groups planning masses. Oh my goodness.
Mhm, it's
Planning
okay.
the
Garifuna
Garifuna
cultural
Settlement Day
stuff.
Mass.
Mhm.
I participate with that. I also try to recruit people. I just speak positive
You
things.
are basically that community liaison right
Basically.
there, like like I am in the Creole segment of the trying to bring people together.
I try.
I see you. I see you try.
I try, and I am also low key. I prefer to actually be in the background
Mhm.
versus being in the forefront, but for some reason it seems like it's reversed.
Mhm.
People see me like everywhere, and they're like, "You're doing this, you're doing that," and I'm like,
And you say you in the background?
I'm in the background.
I don't think so. I see you everywhere
But
too.
I must thank my mentors, Georgette Lambe,
Georgette, I'm looking for you too. You got to come on this hot seat.
Mrs. Anita,
Anita,
Mrs.
yes.
Anita Martinez,
Martinez, yes.
Miss Beulah Martinez, Bertha Laredo,
Oh wow. Okay. All right.
Lisa Carlos, Chantel Garcia. There's a
So
lot. There's
many.
many more that I can't even think right now, but there's a whole team of us that we work together, and I thank them enough. I thank all the elders, I should say,
Mhm.
because I go around and I speak to them.
Okay.
Visit them.
And with I know she said that her dance group. No, don't let me say it wrong. I would say that is what we call the Jankuna dancers, right? Say that name again. Well, the
Wanara.
Wanaragua.
Right.
Come on, Will, help me out.
Wanaragua.
Wanara.
There you go. Yeah.
Say it slowly. Wanaragua.
Wanawagua.
Oh no man. You
That's
sound,
not it?
You sound like the song. Wala waka waka. Wanaragua.
Wanaragua.
Yeah. Wanaragua.
Wanaragua.
Okay.
Ay. Hey, I tell you, I got to pull out my thing. I got to go into school. I got to get
You
to
got
that
it, you
classes.
got it.
Right. So there is a mass that you guys do. That something is coming up right now. Can you tell us about that?
The Mass is the Garifuna Survival Day Mass. It
Mhm.
will be April the 6th.
April.
At St. Malachi Church. I don't have the address on me. But it's at 9 o'clock at St. Malachi's Church on April the 6th.
Okay. And that's been going on for like 200 years.
Well, actually, this Mass this year will be the 8th year.
The 8th year in Los Angeles.
That
Okay.
we've been having this Mass. I mean, I've only been participating with the Mass planning for the past 5 years.
Okay. And that is that Easter? Is that for like an Easter thing, or is that just for like a?
But it's actually not an Easter Mass. It's totally set. It just falls around Easter
April,
time.
yeah.
But this year, if I have my dates correct, I could be a little off.
April.
200 makes it 222
22
years
years. Mhm.
since the Garifuna have been exiled out of the country of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and they were resettled in Central America. So they went to specifically like Roatan,
Okay.
and then Roatan, Honduras, and then they were like went to Nicaragua. I mean, there's still some in Nicaragua, Honduras, many settlements in Honduras, Belize, and also Guatemala. And of course, now today, we're everywhere. Worldwide. We're all over the
One
U.S.
thing that is of interest to me is, I mean, I love the Jankunu, the style of dance, and I'm see if you can kind of educate us a little bit more of that, and that the attire that is worn, it's really beautiful. The mask, I know all this thing means something, but we use the white pants and the white top with lace around or whatever, but the mask, the creativity, is there some meaning behind all that? Because all the designs are different.
Yes.
If you can just touch a little bit on that. I know it's a little deep, but if you
It
could
can
touch.
be a little deep,
Yeah.
but there is a significance with the outfits. I know in Honduras and also in Guatemala, they wear like the dress, or it might be like a blouse and a skirt, or like a dress with many ribbons on the
Lots more
with
shaking
ribbons.
stuff.
Then in Belize, they wear the pants and the shirt, and the ribbons go crossway, kind of like a soldier. It is said, as part of our history, that the significance of wearing the significance in wearing the dress, it was actually a tactical movement when on the island of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Our chief, Joseph Chatelier, I don't know how, I mean, that's part of the oral history. But
Right.
the guys wore women's outfit, or dressed up as women to evade the colonists, the British soldiers that went there.
Wow.
So that they can hopefully like win one of the wars or whatnot.
Okay.
And
So
then
everyone wear that mask
Yes.
to cover their face, and the dance is usually is it like a story telling behind the
not
dance?
exactly a storytelling, but when you see the dance itself is more like a mime.
Oh, okay.
Like a mime
chanting,
dance.
okay.
It's a mime dance.
It's beautiful. I love it. And one thing that I was wondering if you can only get them out on Christmas, which we were kind of told that, just hard to get the Jankono dancers throughout the year, if it's not Christmas or or New Year's. But I think we're switching a little bit on that as far as we can see them a little bit more in the community, or still no.
Here and there, you might see them if there's some type of special occasion.
Right.
People might hire the group to perform.
Right, because that was like some people asked me if they can get the Jankono dancers at.
But it's not like a
different
regular
event.
thing. We
It's-
try to stick
yeah.
for strictly Christmas and New
Yeah.
Year's Day
New Year's.
traditionally.
Right, and that's understandable. But now the dance companies consist of singers and dancers. What is the age group of those dancers? Do you have the little ones in there? Because I know we're trying to keep that culture. So, do you have young ones, or what the age rate?
Yeah, the youngest that I have seen was about 3 to 4 years old, starting off dancing, and they learn simply by just observing the older ones dancing. So we do try to get them in there. We don't discriminate with the age, but it is a variety of ages, children up until adults.
Adults.
Yes.
All right. And besides, she got the dance company, you got the singing. You wear many hats, and still try to volunteer at different non-profit organizations.
Yes.
So as far as people trying to come in to join your dance group, what are your qualifications, or what do you expect from them? Are you kind of like, this is what we work with, or do you open for anyone to come and join the company?
I'm actually open for pretty much anyone to join my dance group. I just expect dedication.
Of course, you know how we are.
And they need to be able to communicate, because I'm really big on communicating. As far as the dedication, I expect them to be at practices whenever I do hold practices. I do have an age limit for my dance group. They need to be adults right now.
For right now.
I do work with children, but that's like a separate group. It's not my dance group,
Private, yeah.
but it's separate.
Okay.
But I prefer adults in my dance group.
And just so that the audience knows out there, they don't have to be of Garifuna descent to be in your dance company per se, right? Anyone is welcome to come.
Anyone is welcome,
Right.
providing that they are going to do the work.
and get the formation.
Learn the songs and
listen
dance.
and come to rehearsal, So we want to play a little bit of the cultural. You have anything cultural?
We'll find something cultural.
Find
I just want to
something.
remind you folks too that we have quite a number of folks watching on YouTube. That's
YouTube.
because I have directed a lot of folks to
Okay.
YouTube versus Facebook. So if you're on Facebook and you want to join the crowd who are chit-chatting there on YouTube, feel free to do so. We also want to say good evening here to, or good afternoon here to Gilbert Augustine.
Yeah,
Say,
it is afternoon.
Nikki Nix is in the house. That's from Gilbert Augustine, and all your friends are saying all the best to you. All right,
Thank you.
I'll find that culture song, but just
Right,
ask,
right.
ask her one more question, and we'll look that up for you right now.
That's
you.
right. That's right. So now, I know the arts and culture is very important to you.
Yes.
And you just specify your criteria, dedication, hard work, and you guys are open to come and learn some Garifuna moves, you know, because I think I could dance Garifuna, but you know, there is art to it. There is art to it. So you guys still come and join and learn the culture. There's so much to learn, and there is also a museum. There's also Garifuna Station with Garivision that they discuss nothing but Garifuna culture. I mean, the culture is, I mean, it's so rich. There's
It is
so
rich.
much to learn that I love the thing. And are you able to show us a little bit about of the punta and today
I could-
once we get
I
that
could do a
music
little
together?
Punta.
She
Probably
dan-
not my best.
She
but-
dance also. She sings, she dance, she teaches. So I'm not going to let her get off without showing some moves today.
Oh yeah, what? Punta?
Right over there. Over there.
Paranda, then we went to Punta.
Miranda.
In Los Angeles, California. Yes, I.
That one? Is that Miranda?
It's like, it sounds more like Brook now.
Right.
All right.
Oh, you got me confused.
Miranda,
Harper.
then.
This is cultural month. I want.
Once you have that, putum tap, putum tap, putum pop. Hey.
I think he liked this one.
Yeah.
I want
yeah.
more of the
Trust me,
drum, but that's.
I play drums too, you know. Okay.
I was trying to get Nikki to show me if I'm doing it right. All right, sing that one for me. Come on. She know this one, Will. She know this one. I have another mic over there. I can hear you, Nikki. But I don't want to confuse. I don't want to confuse my audience. This style of music is what?
This is
more
Paranda.
Paranda. All right. This is Paranda, you guys.
Daya daya kumasaguno.
Nikki said I got to cruise right now. I'm not feeling too well. But we have to make this the artist Hey, Nikki. Hey, come on, say hey, Nikki, go. Go, 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 You like that song, right?
Sounded my life.
Paranda, but he's singing Gunjay.
Gunjay, yeah. That's right.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I told you there's so much to it. I love it, though. I love it. love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Somebody say I love it.
It's like a cool down, basically.
Right. I know you guys at home, you're not keeping still at all, right? Warm up time. Let's go, let's go. All right.
Welcome to the real world.
Let's go, baby.
That's not your style, right? But that's it. Come on, Nick. Come on. You gotta show me this right here. All right, guys. It's my dancing lesson right now. She's gonna tell me if I've been doing it right. I didn't want Punta Rock, but I want. My Kobe guy can make it do his thing. Come on, I'ma have Bill come and help you over here right now. Look at Bill, Bill ready. Come on, Bill. Come on. We got it, Will? All right, the dance lesson right now, you guys. All right. There's different style of dancing. This is Punta Rock. All right. So we're gonna do some Punta Rock moves. I'm calling you guys. You guys show me. All right. You got it, Will? So this is when you don't have no shoes on, you just use your toe, right? No? Okay. The toe, right? All right, this is for you guys out there that always ask me about the difference in Punta Rock, Paranda. You guys, so we have a little lesson here real quick. So let's turn it up, DJ. Let's do this. Usually the arms are right here, right? Are they doing it there? Good workout for the feet, you guys, the legs. It is good workout. Hey, all right, you guys. Piece of cake, but that is Punta Rock. All right. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it confused. Don't get it confused, you guys. It's a good workout. Trust me, it's a good workout. You guys know I'm the dancing queen, but when you do Punta Rock, it's a good workout, especially if you haven't danced in a long time.
1 minute, you're the blow.
That's right.
Put a balloon in front of you, get inflated.
But let's get back with some information from Miss Nikki Nix. What's happening? What's coming up for your dance company or coming up for you in the community? Anything new?
Right now. Hello?
You guys are on. Just keep on talking. You
Anything
guys are
new?
on.
Right now, I am currently preparing for the Garifuna Survival Day Mass that's coming up on April the 6th.
See, that's what happened to feedback if I put it too loud.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
On April the 6th, 9 o'clock at St. Malachi Church. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just preparing for that.
Oh, so you guys do like little performances and singing?
Yes.
It's a whole.
Yeah, it's a full mass, and then after the mass we have a reception.
Drumming and all that too?
Right, and well, the drumming will more so because we want it to be a solemn mass. Primarily because we just want to like reflect on the Griffin and people's survival.
Put the mic at the mouth, please.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
I wish I was like we just want to like reflect. We want it to be solemn because we want to reflect on the Garifuna people's survival.
Oh, okay.
So that's why it's like the Garifuna Survival Day Mass. And then in the parish hall, we will have a reception, and then we can do a little drumming in the parish hall. So I'm actually in the process of planning the program for that.
Okay, so
it won't be too long, maybe like 2 hours tops in the reception hall. So.
Okay, so that is anything else coming up in the community that is open for the public?
It is open for the public. Those who all are welcome to attend.
Okay, and there's anything else that you have besides that? That is April, March.
There is a tea party, a fundraising tea party that's going to be held. I know at St. Michael's Parish Hall. I do not have that flyer in front of me, unfortunately. But I know it's sometime next month. It might be the last weekend of March, but I don't have that date.
All right, but if you guys want those information, just check your page is Nikki Nix. Go on there on Facebook and get all that information because for this program, you guys, I like to give you education and bring you information as far as things that's happening that you guys need to support, that we would like your support. So go on her page. She will put that information out there for March. And then the Mass is for April 6th.
Yes.
Right.
On my page, it is private, but I have an events album on my page that isn't private, so you'll be able to see the flyers in that folder.
Okay.
Because I do screen who I add on, for protection purposes.
Which you should. That's Facebook for you, so you should. Now we're gonna go into a few more questions before I let you go, because I know you're not feeling well. But you know why I had you dance?
Make your boss want to sweat.
I want her to sweat out that thing that's coming down on her. So you guys, I'm smart, you know.
Yes.
Right. So she's not feeling well, but sweating is good. When you don't feel good, don't just lay down. Sweat. Okay, you guys. It does work. Now I'm going to go into our community, our Belizean community. What would you like to see different within our cultural wise? You know, what would you like to see differently within our community as far as the unity and all that is concerned? Can you just kind of just speak on that?
I'm not really. I like what's happening now.
Okay.
I like the fact that there is a street fest held right on this street. This Nutwood, right?
Nutwood,
on Nutwood in Inglewood.
Bring out the community.
That's a great idea. I like that. I'm glad last year I wasn't able to attend.
Oh, you wasn't.
But I'm glad that there was that one festival and versus having two at the same time.
Yes, yes.
To me, that doesn't show unity. But when there's one, if people can collaborate, then it's not that many of us here for one. You know, our numbers, Belizean numbers is not like that of Mexico or other cultures. So if it could be maybe one grand event, then people would attend.
Well, that is something that we
and
try.
If we can stop the division, then that would be.
That's something we're trying to get to. We have to familiarize ourselves with who is doing what, and try to support those individuals and not compete against those individuals. So, like you said, there's a festival there. Let them do that festival and support. We don't want another one, another one, and another one. And it's the same thing with the dance company. We have the Garifuna culture. There's specific people that we know that we could contact and get information as far as learning and the Garifuna dance and culture. So we know those individuals. So we want people to know who's doing what instead of all the bashing of, you know, the competition and all that stuff. So we do appreciate your input on that because I know you're a big part of the community, and that question must be asked because you're out there. And I know you see things, and then when you don't get the support, you can feel that. You can feel that. So you put it out there like, come on, you guys, let's come together and let's do something that is worth the while. So we do appreciate you. You guys help me just congratulate this lady, appreciate this lady right here. We want her, we want more of her because I can't do it by myself. So we need positive role model in the community.
Yes.
I'm gonna say the Belizean community because this is us. This is where we want to strengthen. Okay, we want to have more visual. I appreciate you went into the carnival, the Martin Luther King Day. You worked it out. She worked it out, you guys. It was a challenge for her, but she worked it out.
It was a challenge.
I was watching her frustration. I saw her frustration. And when I saw her group,
she called me.
I did call her. I also called her. And when I see that she pulled it off, I say, God is good. Woohoo!
Yes,
go,
God
Nikki!
is good.
Appreciate it. Any other note for the world out there? Anything else that you would like to say?
One thing I would like to say is it's okay to be a critic, but can you also have a little action? And be a contributor. You know, criticizing and being a downpresser doesn't help uplift anybody.
Well said.
Well said.
It doesn't help.
I echo that sentiment right there. Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when we're thinking that we're not a role model for others, I'm just a normal individual just living my daily life, honestly. And I've had few people come up to me and tell me that, oh, you know, I want to be like you. You're my role model. And actually, that made me feel really good as an individual because I was like, I'm a person in the back. I didn't do anything. But honestly, you really don't have to do much for people to take notice of you.
That's right.
And I'm just trying to keep it positive and continue trying to be a patient individual. And I am trying to be more of a contributor to my community. I was born and raised here in Los Angeles, and I need to make it a point to know what's going on in my city. I mean, I'm in Inglewood right now. Yeah, in my city. So I need to be more active in that way.
Right. So she has to pay attention. You know what's happening in Belize. You know, as far as her culture, her roots, where her mom and dad is from.
Yes.
But also being a Belizean American, Garifuna individual, we still need to know our community here in Los Angeles because this is where we live. So coming onto the stage in just a few minutes, we have Mr. Clyde Gillett, who is going to give us information as far as what's going on within Los Angeles, itself. We need to know what's going on here also. So anything else for the youths out there? Can you just throw something out there at them? You want to tell them something? Come on. You got it.
Oh, for the youth.
For the youths. For the youths.
What I would like to say, listen to your parents or guardians and don't be afraid to speak out on certain issues. Be respectful. It is important. I'm not going to say sit here and make straight A's because sometimes that's impossible. Everyone's strengths lies in different places, but definitely be respectful to your elders.
That's right. That's right, you guys. You know we used to get whipping even from the teachers. But today, youth, oh Lord. That's another topic, you guys. We cannot whip the kids them out here. So that's another topic we got to come to. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to have this lady here on the hot seat.
The hot seat.
I'll wake up like this.
Tell Queen Lerner what's on your mind. Tell Will Johnson what's on your mind. It's RadioBelizemix.com. Hey, everybody come together. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. It's Saturday. You can feel the energy. Yes, there's a party about to get started. Belize celebrate Caribbean people. It's like a reunion, one big family. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. Tell Queen Lerner what's on your mind. Tell Will Johnson what's on your mind. It's RadioBelizemix.com. Yeah. Everybody come together. Wake up like this. Tell them. You wake up like that. Tell them. I wake up like this.
Come on, you gotta sing it out there.
Wake up like that. Express yourself. I wake up like this. Tell them. You wake up like that. Tell them. I wake up like this. Tell them. You wake up like that. On the right side, watch it. On the left side, everybody. Right side, baila. On the left side, baila colosa, baila. Caribbean people. It's RadioBelizemix.com. Watch it. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. Watch it. Tell Queen Lerner what's on your mind. Tell Will Johnson what's on your mind. It's RadioBelizemix.com. Hey, everybody come together. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. It's Saturday. You can feel the energy. Yes, there's a party about to get started. Belize celebrate Caribbean people. It's like a reunion, one big family. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this.
All right, all right, all right. All right, you guys, we're not done yet. We're almost there. We're almost there, but we're not done yet because guess who is in the house, you guys? Who is in the house? Make some noise. She's a producer, you guys. She's a positive vibration. She's a provider. She's a loctician. Loctician. How beautiful. Her hair is always beautiful.
Thank you.
If you guys have those locks that need to be locked, and love. This is the lady right here. She is the loctician. All right, you guys. She has been in the entertainment world for quite some time, but there's so many of us that don't know her name or what she's all about. So today on A Wake Up Like This, we're gonna unite. We're gonna be one family. We're gonna know who she is. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on the hot seat, Lady Love.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much.
She's in the house, you guys. So talk to me, girl. Tell the world Who are you? Where you came from? You've been on the scene, but we don't know who you are.
Okay, first of all, my name is Beatrice.
All right.
Nobody really knows my name, but my name is Beatrice, and everybody call me Lady B. I'm a promoter, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lover of reggae music and positive vibrations. I fell in love with reggae a long time ago, and I just stayed in the scene. I'm American, though, you know, and I stayed in the reggae scene for a long time, and a couple of people heard me singing, and they asked me to join in the sing background, and from that it led to a lot of things in me doing individual artist work for myself. And there was like no places really for artists to perform. So over time, as I was doing little things like background stuff for different artists would come to town, I was doing like background stuff, and I realized that I want to do my own thing, and there was no place. And the few people that I had hooked up with in the reggae community, they was doing live music stuff, and I would have asked them if they would back me up to do a couple of events, and they was down for it. And after that was a great event. I started like all the individual artists I knew. I would start, hey, check this out, you know. I'm trying to do something, you down, you help me, I support you, and we're gonna have a place that we could, you know. And from that it was just on and on and on and on and on. That's a little bit.
Hand wash hand, you guys. So she had, and there's some spot that you established for talents to just come on and show their, you know, show their stuff.
It's been like about, I've had, honestly, I'm just going off my head because when I saw the write-up or me really trying to put it down, it was something I never ever like looked at before. Like things was just happening and time is passing and God is so good. All the things that I had been doing, I never paid attention to them because it was just me doing what I love, you know, just me doing what I love. I've had like at least 3 official clubs that was running over a year. And I've had a lot of people who've come and supported me and work, and I love you guys all. Trust me. And it's so many people I just can't name names, but I love you guys all for supporting me and seeing my drive and knowing my honest truth and what I was trying to do that you guys was down for. Because, you know, sometimes if there's something that you want to do, you don't know how to do it, but if you see other people doing it, just join in, because your place might be just to be a supporter or be a, you know what I mean? And with people seeing what I was doing, they jumped in. Sometimes nobody got paid, but the night was good, the vibe was good, we felt good. You know, it was part of you know, because music is life. Right. It was like an addition to everybody's life or whatever happened, where it was good vibes. Right. You know, so I'm so just humble right now that you guys trust me. You don't even know. I was like, what? Oh my God.
She's been running away from it, guys, but I finally tied her down and have her here. But besides, what was so interested is, besides the entertainment, I love how you bring people together, the sisterhood thing. Can you just tell us about that group of females?
When I first started, you know, doing the artist stuff, I was meeting young girls that was doing things, and they was doing things the wrong way. And they was subjecting themselves to things they didn't have to just for their love. And I would start talking to them, and like I would see them gravitate to me and asking me certain questions, and I had to realize, like, my honest truth, somewhere in there, my honest truth means something to people. Because I like knew who I was from a long time ago. I understood me, understand my look. I'm very comfortable with myself. You know, whatever, my road, whatever, I'm good. God is good, because it could be worse. Anything, you know what I mean? And because of that, you know what I mean, the girls, that communication part, I just always wanted to be like, ladies, let's get together and talk like we used to talk. Right. Because you could be going through some stuff that I would never know about. And as I get older, like blood pressure, stress, you know, working, and I've been able to communicate with your family, kid problems. Sometimes you got to get it out because it starts taking a toll on your body. And if me and you reasoning together about everything else, we should be able to reason together about what's going on, what's bad personally. You know what I'm saying? And that little insight that you can give me could make a whole difference for me. You know what I mean? But I would never know that if me and you don't get together sometime and just talk. You know what I mean?
Well, a lot of folks is private. They don't want to say. They don't want to say, but you know.
But you have to, because those things tear you down.
Yes.
You know, it changes you as a person if you're not opening up and getting that bad stuff out there.
Right, and that's when we would like, oh, I didn't know. She looked so happy and she looked so. No.
So Sisters Wear Your Crown is the group, and I don't get together as much as I should, but it's called Sisters Wear Your Crown. If you guys go on Facebook, a meetup is just like, it ain't nothing indefinite. It's just let's get together. And if you want to share something, a sister might have an insight for you that you might not be getting somewhere else. So it's just, you know, nowadays it's hard for us to get together like we used to. But if I say Sisters Wear Your Crown, like we just going to come and talk or whatever. Listen, the first meeting that I actually had, it was another sister working with me, but our first meeting that we had, it was so beautiful because two of the girls that was there was going through the exact same thing, child custody situation. And one had just came from court, and the other one started giving her insight on it, and I was just like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, the whole deep breath that she got from hearing this girl's situation that opened her up with more hope about her own. Because I said, she wouldn't have got that if I didn't have that, or we tried to, you know.
Right,
so,
well, we definitely want you to keep that group together. And, you know, we all need to support the group and let other people in, because we all need support.
Anybody is welcome. Sorry, anybody is welcome. If you have any ideas to say, hey, Lady B, me and these girls, we want to go to the mall and take a walk and go get a smoothie in the, you know what I mean, in the mall and just sit. Hey, whenever.
Right.
During the week at 11, 12, 1 o'clock, let's just meet up at a park, bring your food and sit outside, enjoy the sun and talk. You know what I'm saying? Togetherness, you know? Togetherness.
Positive movement.
Because that's living. People be waiting for life. I don't know what this is. But live in. Come outside. Breathe. Life ain't looking for you. You got to get in it from right now. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm gone tomorrow, today, I want them to say she lived her life to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? She did what she wanted to do, whatever she felt, whatever door God opened, I went on in it, okay? Went through it. I didn't just stand there staring at it. I'm like, God, you want me to go?
Right.
Let me go on over there. Because it had to be good, because he did it, not me. You know?
So we're definitely going to push that group so that we can have it on a regular basis, because right now it's off and on whenever, you know, she could do it, or when people can do it, or whatever. But in the meantime, guys, I want the audience to hear a little bit of what she is all about on the music side. So we're going to play one of her songs right now, and then we're going to end it with the other one.
This is called Never Stop Reaching for the Stars, you guys. Hey, don't you ever stop reaching for the stars. Listen, y'all. Nobody's looking for you. Oh, no. Nobody's even wondering where you are. And in all of your family and friends' lives, you know you play a major part, yeah. But don't let that discourage you, cause you know you're one of God's chosen few. See, on your sleeve you wear your heart, so stand firm in it and just play your part. Hey, when times get hard and your dreams seem so far apart, hey, you don't know who you are. Hey, don't you ever stop reaching for the stars. When times get hard, hey, and your dreams seem so far apart, hey, you don't know who you are, yeah. Don't you ever, and now your family, yeah. They don't take much to who you are, no. Because you made your own way in life, and for you, that wasn't what they wanted, no. But don't let that discourage you, oh no. You know you're one of God's chosen few, yeah. See, on your sleeve you wear your heart. Come on and stand and strong and play your part. When times get hard and your dreams seem so far apart, and you don't know who you are, yeah. Don't you ever, don't you ever, don't. Hey, don't you ever stop reaching for the stars. Hey, don't you ever stop reaching for the stars. No. Take care of you first. Remember that. And the rest will surely come, yeah. But keep God close within your heart. Hey, hey. And you will go real far, yeah. On your sleeve, you wear your heart. Hey, hey. So stand firm in it and just play your part. When times get hard, hey, don't know who you are, yeah. Don't you ever. No. Ooh, far apart. Who you are. Don't you ever stop. Don't you ever stop. Don't you ever stop. Don't stop reaching for the stars. Don't you ever stop. Don't you ever stop. Don't you ever stop.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Give it up.
Thank you.
Woo! Very positive, you guys. Motivational.
Thank you.
I love it. Don't you ever stop reaching for the star. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, don't you ever stop.
All right, we don't want to stop. Once you give up, that's it, you guys. If you have to crawl, what you say? Crawl, keep going. Keep going. Great song. I love that. I love that.
Thank you.
My God.
That's one of my babies.
That's your babies. Was that written by?
That's my stuff.
That's
right
you?
there. Yeah.
Okay, so
I call myself like a reggae soul singer because it's really like kind of churchy a little bit, but it's just it's my honest truth. I can't run from it. Like I love dancehall, I love culture, I love old school, but personally when I start doing things, I just like to be sharing something that
right.
You know.
Very original, you guys. Original. Yeah. Okay, you guys, I love that. So, who inspired, like you've been in this field also, I know in the reggae field, who inspired you? Who's your favorite artist over there?
Okay, very favorite artist is Luciano, Richie Spice. Richie, no. Ooh, the man just takes me there, okay? And another guy has a great voice, is Turbulence. Oh my God, Turbulence? People sleeping on him, okay? And
you know that artist?
Turbulence. He's a reggae artist. You guys look him up because he has a falsetto voice and it's just really pretty. He gets up there, and he's so masculine, but he gets up there, Yeah, of course, Bob Marley. All of the rock. You know what I mean? Listen, I was in a reggae scene when the culture music was our dance hall. So it kind of messes me up when I'm out listening to the reggae these days. I'll be in the corner like, for real. And I'll be so thankful that I was out when I did, because when they sung about women, you have your keys to your own house, and you look good, hold up yourself, you're dressed nice. Those was the reggae music that I fell in love with, So this stuff that's going on now is different.
So this stuff is
it's very different. But music is music, and there's a time and place for everything,
So I know you probably overcame all this by now, but have you ever, even now going back full force into it, have you ever feel any anxiety when you're going on stage, or you just take charge?
My thing is like how you said on there, who's that girl? I know who I am, and the thing is, you guys don't know me.
Right.
And whatever it is I'm giving, you have to just take it. If I'm giving like some whackness, it is what it is. I'm okay with it because
as long as you can catch. Yeah.
So it's like I know who I am, and I'm okay who I am. So whatever I'm sharing is me, and I'm okay because I know me. So that's how I look at it. Like every look, just like there's so many different genres of music. There's everything. Everyone's open for anything. Everybody has their own talent. And whatever mine is, it might not be the same as everybody else, but I understand that I am my own individuality. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sharing me. And for you guys to know me, I have to share.
You have to share.
I have to
And,
share.
and I know you're looking at some folks out there. Who would you like to collaborate to your music with? I know you're looking at some folks.
You know what? There's a guy that's upcoming artist in LA. He's from Jamaica, but I admire him so much because of that drive that I had just sitting around in LA watching the local artists. He came here with, and you don't have to tell him what to do. His name is Bass 360, and because his heart is so, strong about his music. I want to collab that little vibe with him because, there's a naturalness there with him that I feel, and I think that we can. We did a video. I did a video a couple of weeks ago with him. He was in my video actually, and we had a good time. But I actually want to do something with him, because I know it'll be sweet. Sometimes I'm a lover rock singer, but I know we can get a little vibe in there. I feel it.
All right, just a few more questions for you, and then we're going to take it to a wrap. I know we have a lot more to discuss. Once we get the sisterhood together, we're gonna come back with all sisters.
Right.
And so, basically, now, what advice would you give any young artist that, because people admire because I love the lyrics, your songs is positive. What advice would you give them out there?
I say, don't be afraid. Just do you. This whole thing when I was saying women and I started doing artist stuff, bringing other girls. First it was a lot of females. I would be like, they're trying to because I would be in the studio singing hooks for songs and they'd be like, sing about your leg in the air and this and that. I'm like, baby, it's just,
no,
it doesn't fit me.
not you.
But I seen girls doing it and I would be in the studio like, hey, here's my number, call me. Because I have my own studio stuff.
Okay.
I record and I produce, I video. If you guys any artist want your video did, in this time, there's a lot of technology where you can do it and be decent and beautiful. I'm able to do it. Thank you, Father. I can do it. Holler at your girl. I'll work with you. You don't got to be out putting yourself in positions that you don't want just to do your music. But if there's something you want to do and you're seeing somebody doing, don't be afraid to ask questions and talk. Even if your friends are not like you, don't be afraid to still be you. And if it means that when you're away from them, DM somebody for the right reasons. Like, I see you got something going on. I want to be involved. It's nothing wrong with asking and communicating. Don't just sit back there and watch and stifle yourself because you don't know how. Because there's a lot of things in LA that's here, but it's just so hard to find. But if you somewhere and you see something you like a little bit, ask questions and get the information and investigate on your own. Because all of your friends and you are not the same always. And because of that, people stifle themselves. They'll stifle themselves because she don't do what you do.
Right.
And
right.
You can be friends with them, but you can have a separate thing going on. Like, because I have friends from everywhere. I got gangsters, and when I get over there, I'll be like, "What's up?" I'm American. I'll be like, "Well, I'll go on. I'll be in the mix in the middle."
You're
okay?
Jamaican.
But
You believe
it's all right. You know what I mean?
Right.
For that time, you do whatever's for that time, but you don't forget who you are and still hold on to you.
That's right. Basically, we're gonna come to. I know she got a lot to say, you guys, but we are pushing for time right now.
All right.
And
I want to share about the
your events.
Okay, right now we're doing live reggae Tuesdays at Club Irie. Shaka Man presents. Now, Shaka Man is one of the local band leaders, one of the major bands in reggae here in LA forever, and he's donating his time and his friends to have reggae locally live on Tuesday nights without having to drive far. And it's going to be every Tuesday night at Fay Dodo's, and the grand opening is going to be March the 5th at Fay Dodo's Cafe.
Where's that at again?
On Adams.
On Adams.
Sorry, I had it.
Okay.
It's 52. What is it? Hold on, get that together. It's 5257 West Adams, Los Angeles. Every Tuesday night, Club Irie. And it's live reggae. It's going to be a lot of local surprises and all that. So you could come early. They have food there, everything, live reggae locally. You know what I'm saying?
Live reggae as in roots reggae or just a variety of reggae?
It's going to be a variety because we're going to have a Sky Night the last Tuesday of the month. So it's gonna be mixed. You know,
All right.
just if you ever get a chance to pass through, you know, we're gonna be there.
Is there any other thing you're doing that's coming up?
And for every Tuesday night, that, and actually on the 12th, it's gonna be my special annual red, gold, and green party where you come, your roster colors, red, gold, and green, and roots and culture. We're gonna we're gonna focus on that for that night. Roots and culture music, red, gold, and green, March the 12th at Faye Dodo's Club Irie, and we're gonna have some artists there that's like out of this world. It's the thing is that we're so talented, and you'd be surprised. You'd be like, "What? I only pay what to get up in here, and it's going down." You guys will love it. Just pass through if you get a chance.
And those information is on your page?
Yes, Lady B Locks. You guys are coming request, you know, my friendship, because I'm just like Nikki. I don't play. Cause you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you know.
They say don't bring no nonsense
it's
on
hard.
my page.
You try to open yourself up, but then people come with craziness, and you know that platform is there for good reasons and bad. You gotta, you know. Before it was great, but now you got to take your time with it, you know.
So is that it for you before we go to the end?
Yes, and I just want to say thank you, everybody, all these years is working with me. I love you guys, and I'm so honored. I want to thank you guys because
Ooh, you finally made it, girl.
You know, I'm just thankful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate love. Yeah.
So we're gonna go out with her last song.
Oh, this is my lover's vibe. Hey, 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 hey. Ooh, yeah. Oh, ooh, 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 yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, ooh, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen, love of my life, when are you gonna come for me? Love of my life, I've been waiting patiently, yeah. Love of my life, when are you gonna come for me? Love of my life, I've been waiting patiently, yeah, yeah. Too many years since we've been apart, hey, yeah. I shouldn't have to ask when are you gonna come for me? See, my love's been pure from the start.
I feel it.
There's no playing with love when it comes to me. Oh, no, no, no. Many a man has come and tried to take your place, but the love we shared could never be replaced. No. See, this is a once in a lifetime kind of thing. Come on, baby, I know you know what I mean. I said, oh, 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 love of my life, when are you gonna come for me? Love of my life, I've been waiting patiently, yeah. Love of my life, when are you gonna come for me? Love of my life, I've been waiting patiently. Oh, oh, oh. See, this thing, it ain't easy, no.
Sing it, Nikki.
I made up my mind, I think I'm gonna wait, yeah.
Sing it, girl.
Cause when it comes to real love, it's gonna come and be right on time, yeah.
That's right.
See, I'm a different kind of woman, and for me, I need a different kind of man, yeah.
Sing it, lady.
Hey, baby, let's stop playing with this moment.
Tell him, girl.
Come on, baby. Let's do the best that we can.
That's right.
I said, oh, 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 love of my life, when are you gonna come for me? Love of my life, I've been waiting patiently, yeah. Love of my life, when are you gonna come for me? Love of my life, hey, yeah. Listen, y'all. See, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. See, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love.
Get it, girl. Hey.
See, I don't wanna wait in vain. Oh no, I don't wanna. I don't wanna wait in
Shake
vain.
it up,
Listen,
Nikki.
you see, my heart is on the line. And I'm calling on you, baby. You see, my heart is on the line. Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Love of my life, love of my life.
Go, Ro. Go, Ro.
Love of my life, love of my life.
That's what you're thinking about.
Yeah.
Love of my life, too.
Thank you so much.
Nice. I love it.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
The way to go.
Yes, thank you, baby. Appreciate it. Thank you.
You guys, that is so lovely. Lovely. Love it, you guys. I'm so glad she was able to make it here today. So, ladies and gentlemen, world, you all know Lady B now, okay? Say hello.
Yes. Holler at me if you see me.
Lady
Ask me
B,
what's going on.
You are here with us on
I wake up like
this.
This morning, yes. And I want to say happy birthday to Marcia, my good friend. Big up yourself.
All right, guys. Come on, one more.
It's redupbelizemix.com.
I gotta ask somebody to take your picture. I gotta ask somebody to take a picture.
Here. What's on your mind?
Tell Will Johnson what's on your mind. It's redupbelizemix.com. Everybody come together. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. You wake up like that. I wake up like this. It's Saturday.
All right, you guys, you heard it right here on a Wake Up Like This. If you didn't know her by now you do. It's Lady B in the house. Also, we have Miss Nikki Nix that was on this hot seat. Now you know her. You guys support her. All right, let's do this thing, you guys. Support. That's why we're bringing people all in one space right here. Little Belize Restaurant here in Inglewood on Radio Belizemix. And don't forget, you guys, my sister, Miss Elaine Proby from Proby Tax and Accounting, she's having a birthday blast. Her birthday is coming up on March 2nd. March 2nd, look at that. It's Miss Elaine's birthday right here. And coming all the way from Belize is your DJ. Is going to be in the house? Is that DJ Special? Your DJ, your international love songs, Love FM. DJ Special will be in the house, you guys. All right.
That's a Pisces affair, by the way.
It's a Pisces
affair.
It's a Pisces affair.
So,
all right.
so get your fishes together.
So we have DJ Special, DJ No Side, Selector Easy B, and Michael Wagner will be in the house here for your donation of $20. He's coming all the way from Belize. DJ Special will be in the house. Lux City Entertainment.
Can't
Thank you
miss
guys.
that. Can't miss that.
All right, you cannot miss that. It's going to be hot. And sitting here with me, you guys, the man behind the lens. You've seen him at every event with a smile on his face. He will catch you in any position, so just be on the lookout.
Careful.
Be on the lookout for the one and only photographer, storyteller, because once he take your picture, he will that picture will tell a story, so you don't have to worry. In the house with us is Mr. Clyde Gillett. Please give it up, you guys.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very,
Straight
very
from the
much.
street behind those lens. What's happening out there? What's happening?
There's a lot going
Where
on
to go
here.
on out there?
There's a lot going on up on the street.
On the street.
Definitely a lot going on
I
out
know
there
we
in the
don't
street.
have time for one lot, but I know a lot.
Right now, I'm giving everybody a little cliff note of
Yes.
some of the things that they can look forward to for the month of March, which is on our calendar right now, and kind of get people to stay into their means. And these things don't have to cost money to attend
Right.
and to participate. It just shows for you to come up with an open mind There's a big cultural explosion going on in the community right now with all the different demographics aligning themselves in this great city. So we playing a part in that four-way as well by adding our cultural mix into the scene by our presence and our involvements, and we're everywhere in the city. So it's just a time to shine right now in the city and entertainment.
Right, and you're going to let us know some of those events that we can...
Well, right off the bat, we know that March the 3rd is Citica LA is going on, and that Citica is where they close down this portion of the streets and allow this only for bicycle and pedestrians, no vehicles. This allowed the community and shop owners to get a more personal piece and bringing back the sustainable appeal of walking and getting to know your neighbors in the community. So that's a really free event for family and fun. You can get out on a great summer, great sunny day here in Southern California. Hopefully it doesn't rain that particular day.
Is there a specific location you said?
Well, this is in the Culver City meets Mar Vista area. And there's various locations throughout the city. So we advise that you go look at your city planning events and just type up free events going on in the city of Los Angeles, and it'll navigate you to that particular demographics and for your community where something is possibly being held that ties into the overall theme of what the day is left to be on that particular day.
Great.
And of course, this month is St. Patrick's Day. So
I
again,
forgot about St. Patrick's Day.
We forgot about St. Patrick's Day this month. This is March. So, of course, it's the Pisces month, of course, Mrs.
Do they still pinch you?
Yeah. Now,
I got down some green.
Well, the idea nowadays is to wear a lot of green in your lifestyle and your personal, so it shouldn't be a problem. Really less pinching going on this year with the Citica. So you guys tune in and check out your internet, and everybody's on the phone right now, and everybody's able to share it to your elderly parents. This is great for family. Bring out your loved ones. This is a great opportunity to walk with your senior adults and bring out in a friendly environment where they don't feel that they're going to be boggled up, and hurt in any way, shape, or form. And of course, we have the LA Marathon.
LA Marathon.
The LA Marathon is going on this month again as well, the 24th.
We used to volunteer for that for so many years.
It's still going on.
Still going on.
It's still going on. It's a free event, of course. You can plan. It starts 6:30 in the morning.
6:30 in the morning.
And of course, the lineup starts at Dodger Stadium. And of course, the route goes through the various, because sometimes they change the route. So
we used to be the water girls.
Yes.
Water.
well, I'm pretty sure we remember a time when it came right down Santa Barbara Boulevard at one time and led back into USC. So we had a time and a moment in the community where we were blessed with the first
LA
Marathon.
Right.
And also, just want to say, throughout the months, we have our neighborhood police, LAPD Clergy Council, which is a community liaison positions at most of the precincts.
So the police actually is out and...
The police is out in the community as well throughout every month.
Okay.
And through our council districts, through Mr. Curran Price, Councilman Curran Price, Herb Weston, and Marquise Harris, check their listings and their district listings if you live in that demographics, so you can be able to participate in the free events that they have.
Right.
They have always job fairs and programs ongoing in the community that we can take a special, set aside some time with the family and friends and go get the information. And if it's something that you don't find, it might be useful for someone else in your community. So we just spread the love.
Something else. And don't forget that the Oscars...
Oh, indeed.
It's Sunday. It's tomorrow.
February 24th again,
It's tomorrow.
We would like to stay with what we currently have going on right now. It's a big moment right now. This is the biggest entertainment industry display of a lot of talented people that's coming out that has really put a lot of good work into great movies that's out there hitting the cinematography right now.
Okay.
So look forward to that. You're going to find a lot of, right now we know there's a lot of little controversy in lieu of certain reports that certain celebrities have put themselves in situations.
My goodness.
We know it's a hot topic. It's in our community as well.
Why did he do that?
Well, only the Lord knows. And, we want to make sure that there's prayers being sent out to any individual that puts themselves in a situation.
And also,
we're not laughing. We're just praying.
Just came in, R. Kelly was arrested, turned himself in.
Again. You
Okay.
know, we have a lot of scenarios in the entertainment industry that can deviate us from the purpose
The
of going
purpose.
out and having a good time. So let's keep the spirit of going out and enjoying the community relevant.
Anything else? Right now, I know we have a lot, but we're just gonna cover.
We
a
definitely
few
have,
things.
again, remember the museums are always available to attend. The Lockmont Museum and the Cam Museum right there in the,
Right.
then this is Current Price District, you know,
Oh,
as well.
yes, yes, yes.
The exposition area, we have a lot of free events. Take the family out as well. And of course, you know, our community have a lot of ongoing events. We also just did
Anything in the Caribbean community coming up this month or next month?
there is a lot of things that's coming up in the listings, but we just finished the Hollywood Carnival launch party, and there was
Right.
a big presence of Belizeans in the whole overall array of this one world, one culture people, you know.
Right.
So it was a big movement that evening.
And
Check your listings.
And I need you to get in. We're gonna get in your specialty, your baby.
Yes, indeed.
Your baby.
Well, for several years now, I've been orchestrating a campaign along with Mrs. Maureen Gill, which is a business partner of mine, and various people who support us, called the Barefoot Concerns for Belize. And Barefoot Concerns for Belize is an ongoing shoe drop drive that took on from hearing the stories of people before me who are doing this and have done this. And I just lend myself to be able to nurture some of the children in Belize who are shoeless, and there is no hope for them to get into shoes.
And you are accepting donations?
We are accepting donations. We look for new to godly used shoes, preferably, you know, for the young individuals from the early infant stage to about 12 years old. We look for establishment. We're going to be giving more listings on our website as well. You can always chime into Clyde Gillette Photography and find out updates.
Right.
And we will be getting more so we can have people come down to a Woke Up Like This and get this information.
They can just go to your website or your page on Facebook.
Go to my Facebook page, Clyde Gillette Photography, or Clyde Gillette at Facebook. You know, it's really not unusual to find. And what we are promoting is for you to get involved. We understand that Belize, you know, there's a lot of challenges, and we know the ICJ is ongoing right now. We know
Right.
April is coming up. You know, for all these things that's going on.
I think we're gonna touch that a little bit in March, since it's April.
Indeed.
We're gonna get back on that because that is a serious issue. So,
But
anything else?
In the issue of the ICJ and the seriousness, it has opened up an entertainment platform of a visual portal for getting more information that engages the yes and no people. We are now beginning to find moments to conversate about
people
something.
are getting more educated on it and the problem and the reason with the yes and no. So
Correct.
that is the main thing. So on the street side wrap up, anything else going
Well,
on?
look forward. There is check your Hollywood listings. There's always something going on in Hollywood. There's also something going on in the Inglewood district, downtown LA. It's a big social boom. The internet is a great form of finding these things that can narrow down to your
Right.
particular area by doing the free events in the city that you are, Bellflower, Los Angeles, Santa
Right.
Clarita.
And there's
It's-
so much free events for the family, you guys. So many.
Yes, we'll just highlight some prominent things and keep people more on track and give them the little niches that's happening. Last Friday, I attended the Japanese cultural community in downtown LA.
That should have been pretty.
It was a wonderful thing to know that there's an ignition of cultural events.
All right, you guys. So just stay tuned. And this is Mr. Clyde Gillette. Way to go on out there.
Way to go on out there, for real.
Way to go on out there.
A lot of things are going out there, and we're going to keep you up to
So
date.
ladies, gentlemen, world, pay attention to where go on out there. You can send us that information on a Wake Up Like This inbox. So let us know the happenings.
Just before you leave, I want to take this time out to show a whole lot of respect to Mr. Clyde Gillette.
Yes.
He's a very professional person,
Yes.
intellectual.
Oh, thank you.
And he's also a humble fellow, and he's not going to be asking you for anything Like if he will take your picture and don't ask you, well, you need to pay for it. You will have to volunteer. I have to like hold that Clive. No man will, me or you are. No, no, no. And that's somebody who loves his job with a passion. You know what I'm saying? And does it real well.
And also, I'm glad you mentioned that, because also what he loves to do, because I know he do it with me. I would pay him for photos. He would put it on the website, and you can get your photos for free. My money, your money. No, you can have it. So you go right to Clyde Gillett Photography, and all the work that he's done, or every event that he attend, you can find your photos right.
I was just going to say that. I'm not doing. I don't want to knock the other photographers, but then at least it's guaranteed that when Clive take your pictures, you'll get your pictures.
Indeed, indeed,
there you
indeed.
go.
Right.
It's a blessing to have this instilled, and I wake up in the morning like this, like you said, with a spiritual light in front of me, and the day seemed like a breeze, and happily, like Mrs. Nikki said, you know, there's a lot of beautiful things around here. I choose the right things and the joyous things to bring those things to my life.
Contribute something to society. Make something of yourself. Help people. On the whole lot of list, the list goes on. And like Nikki said, you know, everybody is special in some way, some form or the other. You're influencing someone that they watch you.
We watch it, but I want you guys to know, not because someone don't like your stuff or attend your stuff, that they don't like what you're doing. There's a set of family for everything. There's a family that love what you're doing, that don't like what I'm doing, that like what you're doing. So you're going to find that, okay? So don't feel bad. Just continue to move forward in what you love, all right?
Yes.
So
can I say, we're looking for more photographers in the community here and abroad in Belize. Of course, we need more documentarians. We need to more establish that we are having a great time living. And we need to let more people know that we're having a great time living, as opposed to the sorrows around us that shows us that we're not living. Right. So I take it off to keep on shooting pictures of good moments.
So ladies, gentlemen, world, once again, before I leave, don't forget my sister big birthday party right here, Bombay Lounge. All right, you guys gonna get a nice treat. Oh, the music from this international DJ, you're gonna love it. I had him at my birthday. And of course, it's gonna be a blast. You guys come on down right here, March 2nd.
Woo!
All right, you guys. I think we made it to the end. You have some t-shirts over there. What are those?
Oh, we have some t-shirts, some novelties right now for the Barefoot Concerns for Belize. That's ongoing right now. This is support for the travel experiences that's incurred when you gather these shoes. We're working diligently to make everything.
So you give a donation of a t-shirt once you.
Yes. You get once you
donate.
Contribute.
You get a nice t-shirt.
That says it all right here.
Why red and blue?
Of course.
Wear the white one day.
Yeah. We also have black and yellow as well, because the districts of Belize is far-reaching, and we want to make everyone feel welcome with their colors of choice.
All right, you guys, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
It's been a fun day.
I can't wait for next month.
It's been a long time since I feel like we have one. It's only once a month, but it's once good month.
That's right.
All right. So the next one, I'll give you guys the date as soon as I get the date from Mr. Johnson here, whose schedule has been pretty busy. All right. So stay tuned.
Woo!
Stay tuned for the March episode of
I Wake Up Like This.
Woo! Tell him. Hey.
Right side. Bubble up now.
On the right side. On the left side. Hey.
Yeah.
I wake up like this.
Yeah. We're in the studio right here having the time of our life.